What is going on, everyone? It is Brad or DemonAsylum here. I'm bringing you all a new Destiny video. I'm going to show you all a cheese spot for Omnigul, the boss of the Will of Crota strike, which is also the weekly heroic and nightfall strike this week. Now, this cheese spot isn't really ideal or even for if you're just playing by yourself. It's more for if you're playing with at least one other person, and you'll see why in a minute. But to actually get set up with this whole thing, you're going to want to go to the boss room, of course, and don't get any shots on the boss. Don't worry about that. Of course, you don't want more enemies spawning because you get our health down too low. Just focus on taking out the enemies in the boss room to start. That will allow you to safely make it from where you start over to the other side of the boss room where the actual cheese spot is. Once you're there, you're going to want to figure out who's doing what. In fact, you may even want to do that beforehand, as one role of one of the people playing with you, whether it be 2 or 3 of you, one of you is going to want to sit in the farthest corner of this cubby cheese spot, and they're just going to sit there where they will take no damage whatsoever, and their role will solely be to keep reviving the rest of you guys, whether it be 1 or 2 more of you, over and over and over again, so that you can keep getting shots on the boss. And that makes it obvious what the other people's roles are. Whether it's another 1 or 2 of you, you're just going to keep getting revived, and when you get up, you're just going to keep consistently putting shots on the boss. You will inevitably die over and over and over, but the person in the farthest corner will not take any damage, and they will be able to keep reviving you. Also, throughout this gameplay, 2 of us were Titans, so we were able to utilize not only weapons of light with these bubbles, but also being able to get shots on the boss. And the people who were getting shots on the boss, one of which was me most of the time, was able to step over to the left into the bubble, not take any damage, and wait for the aggro of the wizards to come off of us so we can step out of the bubble and hit shots on them again. This allowed us to get a lot more shots on the boss quicker than it would have if we were just having to get revived over and over, but that was still a big part of this whole thing, and that is basically the gist of what this cheese is, having one person sit in the corner and keep reviving the other 1 or 2 of you so that you can keep getting shots on the boss. Now, some of you may not agree that this is a cheese spot, and that's completely fine, but I think we can all agree that whatever this method is considered, it does get the boss fight done much more effectively and quicker than the only other method there is, which, as most of you likely already know, is to sit back in the first room you come from and inevitably have to take on the waves and waves of enemies that come at you while you get the boss's health down lower. So that is basically it, guys. I do hope that the gameplay and commentary was good enough to express what this cheese spot is and how to take advantage of it. Of course, if you're still confused about something or have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to post those in the comment section below and I will reply to you. But if you have enjoyed this video or found it helpful, definitely make sure to drop a like on it down below and subscribe for many more Destiny videos to come. And if you haven't already, make sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. Links to those are in the description, and for any that you follow, I do very much appreciate. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and peace out.
agents of Crota's will have been defeated. The Hive will not take this transgression lightly. But you, Guardian, have given them something new to fear.